Okay, so on Germany 7, he, stacked Caucasus, which is what was expected. I thought we were doing better overall, to be honest, but, truthfully, that's only one turn behind what it should have been, right? Because we always talk about, I always talk about West Russia 5, Caucasus 6. He got it on 7 instead, so he's only really one round behind. But we are well ahead up here, right? I'm feeling pretty good about where our setup is down here and where he's at. So we're going to start just flooding units down here, building a bunch of units. And so one of the things that I would, always a concern when he does get to Caucasus is that I'm still normally low down here in India. So he could blitz the tanks and take India. But before German's turn happens, I'll be building 3 units here for 1. I will have these guys. I can have some of these guys. I need to move one guy up in here, but we can have a guy sitting here. U.S. I could come down here with 3 transports, build a 4th transport. 3 guys, 4 guys, guy here. And so all of a sudden, I've got 8 U.S. guys plus fighters in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll have 8 guys plus however many fighters, 4 fighters, so like 12 guys hitting. So he'd need to take it with like 8 tanks, and then I'm still going to take it. So I'd be trading out all his tanks. So I'm going to leave this open. You may be going, wait, watch out for India. But it's not going to be a concern because he's going to have to defeat, 9 guys to start with. I could even fly planes down here. I might even fly planes down here. I don't know. I kind of like having them up here where I can just crush his Arch and West Russia guys with UK guys next turn with all the fighters I'm going to have there in the ground to support them. So yeah, we're going to leave Persia open. We're not going to be worried about it. If he wants to blitz for India, let him. Meanwhile, attack, like I said, as expected, he went to Caucasus, he took Arch. Nothing really earth-shattering or unexpected in either of those. We did get a hit back on Arch, so that's nice. But yeah, nothing surprising with those attacks. But the good news is UK is coming in, and I'll trade the UK with his guys. So we may take a shot at West Russia with Russia. We'll see. I don't know, because I'm going to do have these artilleries that are just kind of chilling. Any case, so purchase. First thing I did was buy my 2 planes, and then fill up with the ground. We'll be putting 2 ground into the UK. That's the sacrifice of building 2 air. So we can take things lightly and just make them have to trade ultimately. I think I am going to use actually all 3 infantry though. I'm going to put 1 here and 2 down here, and we're going to give him shots at either my fleets. He'll have either 5 on my 4 or 1 on my 1 destroyer. If he wants to take a shot, he can. He'll get 1 of the transports. The other transport lives. We build fleet next turn, and we keep on moving. So that's the thought process, at least. Does everything go as planned? We shall see. The only thing I'm not sure about is down here. Does he do anything down here? Is it worth protecting my tank by putting an AA on there to prevent his strikes of Japan? He's got 5 bombers that can hit and return, and a bomber from here that could hit and come through. So, he could demolish it. I just haven't decided if I'm going to move my AA in there yet or not. That's really my only decision point. I don't know. Does UK have, other than doing this, just taking freebies? I don't think UK's got anything to do. Because we're not going to attack that, obviously. We're moving him on non-combat. I could take a shot at the tank and take the tank out of the picture. Yeah, I'm just not going to overthink this. I'm trying to overthink it, and I don't need to overthink this. I don't think. Let's see. He's going to have his 12 tanks, so we're going to have 5, 7, and 2. Three fighters should do the trick. Yeah, that's more than enough. Okay. So yeah, I don't think I can do any other moves right now. So, or any more attacks that I want to do right now. So it's an easy attack phase. Combat. I hope we win those, since we're not actually attacking anybody. Non-combat. All right, we're gonna bring him back. Gonna move these guys into here. These guys up to here. I think I want to. Yeah, we're just gonna leave the tank out there. If he wants to kill him, let him kill him. We're gonna leave the tank out to dry. We're gonna come in here so we can make it hard for these arch guys to get back in the battle. I've got excess fleet here. I was trying to decide if we should start moving some of the UK guys back out of here towards the Mediterranean instead. And I think I am. I'm going to move. I'm going to leave my battleship so he can come back here to help out taking New Guinea a little more confidently. But we're going to move carrier cruiser destroyer out of here. We can start to creep them in towards the Med. And start, you know, who knows what. I don't have a transport with them, so I don't know exactly what we're going to do with them, but they can come on through the Med, the Atlantic, around Africa, the Atlantic. Make sure we keep that Germany squared away for any future sea lions. So, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, this guy needs to move over one, doesn't he? So that we can grab him and go. They're going to hang tight, hang tight, hang tight, hang tight. That looks good. Do we want to still be fighter before carrier with UK with us going down? I think not. I think we want to go back to normal for them. So we're going to go back to normal for them. And there we go. That's what our map's looking like heading into Japan's turn. Japan is shrinking away, thankfully. So they are down to what, 16 income per turn. Even Germany's income's getting a little bit low until they get Moscow taken care of. Wow, we're sitting high. So we're going to be building 30 IPC more than Japan this turn. Our factories are built, so this is where we'll start to catch our AP back up. I'm keeping my eye on the possibility of taking Manchuria here. Kind of depends what Jay does. And here he's got some options that he can take. He's got plenty of planes that he could wipe all these guys out. Don't know that he'd take the shot at him, but certainly they could wipe out these 3 units if he wants. But we'll decide what we're gonna do with the U.S. after he gets his turn. So you can see our Air Force is really starting to amass pretty big up here. We could push Russia towards Germany to finish them off, and we might. I'm not saying we won't. I just don't know yet. So yeah, looking pretty strong.